Do 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 do. Well, you didn't have. I'm just waiting for people to ramp up. Hey, you know, I'm taking suggestions on that much too. Not just on the map. But for now, I'll keep working on what I do. Be turned off, you're at 25%. Well, we got plenty of shit to do. That's a fact. First of all, let's see if all the classes unlock the proper way. You can also, I guess, take this as a sort of tutorial. If you wish to, of course. So, the few things that we got, this is to the south of Kimiko Cave. We gotta test Kimiko Cave, it's a secret ending, and we gotta test the, I believe, Trap Cave, what's it called? I don't know, I believe I just called it the Temple, wasn't it? I don't know. The official title's an achievement, I usually refer to it as Jungle Temple, because it has to do with, like, the original arkirialions. Now, this right here is a little hole, which we might need to patch in a minute. So you go down here for the secret ending, and then hop, hop, hop. You walk through here, underneath here, collect the token, and get GPs. That's really all there is to that ending. Now if you get bit twice in that, you lose your ability to unlock that one. And boom, there it is. Evergrowth unlocked. That one, quite honestly, I think that one's more significant than the real ending. Because of course the real ending leads you into the seal. But the secret ending grants you the entirety of the menu. It grants you the entirety of this one. Why is the seal down? I don't know. Shouldn't be. I'll check in on that in a minute. That's not good. Just take this route. Shoot this one. Also, Evergrowth still needs to be nerfed because it's still like a glitched class. Like, it still uses the wrong numbers. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I open this thing, then I can walk through here, right? Yup. Okay, so that one doesn't respawn, though. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, and that should be... Wait, is that one the vampiric one? Which you unlock? I swear I completely forgot which one it even unlocks. Oh no, wait, that one was Gunner, wasn't it? Class lock, maybe Toxin? I'm really sure that would be Toxin. Nope, not Toxin. Oh no, because Gunner Silence, that means... Yeah, okay, so it was actually a vampiric. Okay, that's weird to think about. Okay, but those two work properly now. That means we can get working on to importing more, like, more classes that actually work. And we can start, like, changing the game for the final few phases it needs. Like, for example, this right down here, it still needs, like, a memory rework thingy on it. Now, I've got a few ideas on how we can get that going. But, of course, it'll take some time, like everything else. Like, for example, I might move this right here to a secret cave. Since this thing barely gets used. Plus it isn't really worth spending its time on. Regardless, 3K's memory's gotta disappear around this area. And this area is more than 3K memory. That's a fact. We just need to, like, delete the entire fucking tube we got over here. Which, you know, might be annoying, but hey, put a price on success, right? Okay, actually I'll first get going onto, like, the classes. So, Gunner isn't yet unlocked. Toxin was not unlocked yet, since he still needs a way to be unlocked. Actually, I'll make like HUD messages so you can see which thing you unlocked just that second. Make your HUD message device 13. So you go in here on turned on 13 and then it should insert its name. Although this one's already unlocked from game start, so that means that one doesn't really take a lot of time. So this one is called Toxin 44 to 13. And then that one is you unlock Toxin. Here, HUD message device 13 show. Friendly triggering player. Discard. Triggering player. Done. 5 seconds is fine. Unlocked. And then over here we put the name. Boom, you unlock Toxin is on there. Now this one is vampiric, I know that just by looking at the devices. So 14. Actually, let me quickly save this dance the way it works. And then in here we insert on turned on HUD device 14 show vampiric. So like that. What was this one again? Gunner. Good enough. G-U-N-N-E-R. Then it's 15. Round 1. 15. A message 515. Show. So then double check. You unlocked Gunner. Good enough. And like mark the moment you unlock it. 16. I know it's just counting up, but you always gotta double check. 16. And show. Actually, how did I write it? This one. Evergraph, good enough. I'll double check it once in a while with an AI. So, next problem. This entire thing. I think step 1 is deleting like this little this like big thingy over here. And replacing it with something else. What that thing might be, I'm thinking about like a primary unlock, like a very common unlock. I'm talking like basically everyone has it, since of how easy it is. Like legit, this will probably be easier to unlock than some of the caves. Like if you are having trouble in the temple, that's where this one would probably be easier than actually doing the temple, since you can kind of just wait for someone else to open up the seal for you, or for it to open by nature. And from that point, it's just kind of run through it. I'm pretty sure if you take damage from half the things, you should still survive. Yeah, we're fine. And there it goes. And it's gone. Now we just slice this thing up into more bits. Oh yeah, all the loose parts like connected in a way that doesn't show the outside. That's actually something that's usually underrated, like making sure you can't just peek out of the map with those circle tricks. It's something many people forget to do. So, I don't know how much memory this all was. Also, I've been waiting for like a good way to like make a trailer on here for a while now. Hey, we'll be fine. Actually, this one's sticking out a little bit too much. There we go. That looks a lot more natural to me. Now, these things, I don't know why I never deleted these after playtesting with them like 2 days ago. I just kinda never did. And that isn't exactly very much progression. Like, it's definitely still progression, just not very much. So what is the passive memory of this map? Yeah, it's like 50% memory. It's nothing too high. So somehow, like, these outer pieces of the map don't have that same problem. So what I'm actually considering doing is moving the seal like somewhere out here. You know what would be really funny? If like the sky could change of its own accord at random times. Or maybe even if there was like a day-night cycle. Actually, what if we do? What if we do import a day-night cycle? So this one is of course one of Toxin. Does Toxin actually work though? I never like tried out if Toxin actually worked. So we quickly gotta like run in there, unlock Toxin, then we just kind of go. Materials opened by nature, because why wouldn't it? Also, I know I misspelled it. I guess Ras would be the best thing I could choose for this scenario. I'm also thinking about adding like more stuff to the diamond shop right now. How fun it would be if I had like a guard up here. I was like shooting at players that walked in. Then of course it would have to turn off for like, what, maybe 20 seconds once a player left the area. Or I mean when the player like teleports to the outside. You know how I just speedrun? How I just did a speedrun through the entire temple is just insane. So boink, this is show the message. The answer is surprisingly late actually. So either something's broken or I did not just unlock, what is it called? Remedy. Toxin, I mean. Why is Toxin still locked? Is there a way to unlock Toxin? That is my first question. Since I think there isn't. Which would be a problem. For like playtesting it. Or Toxin might just be completely soft locked. Button 35. What is button 35? I just want to check state. I'm stupid. I didn't read the description properly. Never mind, that's turned on. That's a huge problem. So we need button 35 to be on here. Interact. And then we need a different way to unlock them. For now, I'll just kind of make her unlock from the start. Although that is a problem we're gonna need to think about. Actually, what if we make Toxin the unlocked class after, like, you, get through the first level of the seal? Plus, having, like, those extra classes you can unlock in the seal, I think would make it a lot more, like, a enticing thing to play with. Well, for now, she should be instantly unlocked. I'm not sure if it's actually true though, that everything works. I just kind of run through the seal in case, you know, it doesn't work. And boink. Doesn't even spawn. Okay, that's weird. I completely forgot items don't spawn if you like a respawn or something stupid like that. Okay, so for testing purposes, I'm gonna enable specifically the one of Remedy to count on self-elimination. Random drop chance. Elimination penalty, no. Invert class selection. Randomness. Valid on self-elimination, there it is. So now that counts. Well, here it goes again, the same old I say, Mr. Moonlight, la la la, I'm broken, I'm dead, it hasn't ever really happened to me anyway. If I know not be where I'm at today, I think I'd give it all away. I wish I never left my home. But when I hear you say my name, tell me everything's okay. I forget about the world, I forget about the pain. Cause when I see you wear my shirt, listen to your calming words, I remember that the rain doesn't hurt me when I say, yeah, I love it, I love it. I love the fear, I love the way you make the bad things run away. Hey, yeah, 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 I love it, I love it. I love the fear, I love the way you make the bad things run away. I'm better off all by myself, no one to call, no one will help, no one at fault, no one can quell. No, I'm not well, no, I'm not well. Irrational, inadequate, under control, and bad. I wanna change, I wanna quit. So full of shame, so full of shame. For free to honor it. Okay, so change the classes. Actually, number 12, check. Switch 44, check. Then why are you not responding to me pressing the button? Let's just quickly make the assumption that it has to do with somehow the channel not being sent out. So then the problem must sit somewhere in the button. This is actually really confusing. Okay, Mike, okay, I'm gonna go watch that by Game Leap in a hot minute. Why do you always get the good YouTube suggestions when you're in the middle of a live stream? That's actually a really good point. No response. No response. No response. Why is it not responding? Why do I constantly keep going up to the diamond shop? So what if we make some of these classes like bound to achievements? So this one should be unlocked, right? Okay, so you hear like that zoom thingy. Somewhere in there is where the problem lies. Did it even save the status I told it to? Search 44, check state. Why does it just not? Is the problem within the class thingy? Done switch 3 seconds. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. None of the other ones experience that problem, but hey, if it's a variable, you gotta try it, right? No, it shouldn't clear the items on Switch. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make it a mechanic that if no items are in your inventory, up there you just get my base loadout. And right now we have just surpassed the amount of time that will be on my yearly recap. Play Toxin. Still no response. You don't know how pissed off I'm getting right about now. Is it because there are no settings in the class selector? Is that the problem? If that's the problem, I'm gonna freak out. Spare weapon ammo. I know, you don't really need weapon ammo. Actually, let's add an extra passive ability to it, alright? Let's have a little fun with this. .5 on overhealth settings 5 0. Just max it out. What if you put like a 7.5 in here? What happens in that case? Does it save? Probably not. Okay, apparently it does. How does half a health work? That's my next question. What the fuck? If this is the reason the class isn't working, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, so that isn't the problem. Good enough. Checks out for me. Maybe there's a problem with the button. I don't know. Let's check that thing out next. Since Toxin's not behaving the way it should, and I'm getting offended by it. Visual in game. Check, 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 check. Everything seems fine. Maybe it's not properly saved or something. The check button is clearly good. I'm gonna just quickly recode this, alright? So it's switched 35. What am I saying? Button 35. And then on interact. Alright, seems good. Then in here you have class selector 12. You changed player to class. Maybe that was the problem. It had. Wait, was that the problem? I didn't have changed player to class. If that was it, I'm gonna be the stupidest human alive. And of course, had message device 13. HUD, message device 13, show. Wait, no, wrong one. And here's where it goes. Show. And then it's check on that, check on that. Check, 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 check. This is in double spawn with something. Nope. Seems completely good. Oh, let's go figure it out. Just see from me when I thought that I was free. I hope that I can go back to my bed in peace. Tell me what you mean. When you're trying to reach the end, but you fall down deeper. Got sleep paralysis. I can't get out of this. Do 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 do. Do I want to do this? Choose player to class, check. Choose player to class 18, check. Then game start, class changes at warm up. What? What does that mean? So the game start, team changes at warm up. Okay, is there a problem with like this thingy? If the selector's the problem, then I have no idea what it is. I don't know. We're just gonna narrow it down to what the problem can be. If I can step on top of this thing and get a different class, okay, so I think it's the problem. The astronaut help versus it just gets rounded up. Malachite spawns the proper way. Yeah, that's correct. That's exactly what it should do. That's not to do with like the. Actually, it's the problem within the switch. Must be right since this teleport button works. Then why are you being annoying? Enable that game start. There's your answer. I was being stupid at the one setting was screwing everything over. And now it's gonna work. Because now we found out why. May have taken 15 minutes, but we found out why it wasn't working. And it should work. Why is this too open by nature every time a game starts? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, it works. That took too long, to be honest. Well, good enough. We found why it wasn't working. That's on my list of things to check for now. If Nintendo Class doesn't work, turn it off. Now wait a minute. Yeah, because these all over here work. It also explains why I never saw one of these Raz healing pods. Those also had the same list, I just never took note. Why the hell did I even do that? Okay, so now we must get smart with this thing. How are we gonna make that thing unlockable? Well, what about this? If you want to unlock Gunner, what you gotta do is you gotta, like, go to the shop and buy him over there. But actually, I've got another idea. Hold on, give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Nothing going on. So what I'm thinking about doing is we just grab one of these achievements, we put them up there, and we allow those things to unlock classes. And I think I have just the way of doing it. So of course we copy the preset again to make an alternative preset. It's kind of my favorite way of doing this. We grab a tracker. There it is. Then all we gotta do is we gotta put it on eliminations, the amount of eliminations we want. In this scenario, just one. Sharing individual. Do nothing. And none. So it shouldn't be visible. Now here's the condition what we're gonna want to use. This is one condition, I don't know, you tell me. Show HUD, title player, show progress, it's all fine. Here, this is the one we need. Tracked weapon category. So that's like how you'll unlock one of them. Get a melee. Now that's actually gonna be a huge like thingy to deal with. Like if you kill a player with melee, that's gonna be like a huge thingy because you're gonna be unlocking Gunner, which is kinda a really OP class. Now what was the other one we wanted to unlock? Actually, I have a really cool idea for a mechanic. It's completely something else, but it's something I want to be in the game. And if I want it to be in the game, I promise you it's gonna be in the game. Now what this thing's gonna do is it's gonna be... No, it shouldn't be turned on by simply like getting the treasure thingy turned on. It's the wrong thing regardless. So it's tracker to switch 35. No, it's the wrong number. It just doesn't exist. Oh, it's 55. I'm stupid. Switch 55. Still like nope. Okay, what about just the original tracker in here? Tracker 1. When completed. So turn on tracker 2. Tracker 1. Now once you've done that, it should unlock Gunner for you. And that one's Evergrove. Since we must need switch 38 to unlock Gunner, that is. Is there a problem with that type switch? It's gotta be it, right? Ah, that's the space that automatically generates behind it because the game's stupid. Unturned on, turn on. Sure. So we're just gonna take this entire thing with us. You know what? It's good enough. It'll work. It'll work. With the amount of times you're gonna change it, it'll work. This is like the most stupid looking thing I've ever made, but hey, if it works, right? Well, for it looks a bit more natural than most other things. And then boom, you see this. A pyramid of achievements. The Retriever's Cave is probably the worst named one. Complete the Ice Cave, it's fine. Complete Magma Cave, it's fine. The Sealed Cave. Oh no, the Sealed Temple. I'm stupid. Slay Kimiko. Which of course which of course referring to like the Kimiko's Cave. And I should probably also make a few that are like that you need to unlock the other classes. Like find Kimiko's treasure, for example. Might be a really good one. Okay, so next problem we had, what I should keep in the back of my mind, is this one up in here. And what needs to happen to this thing is gonna need to respawn. So for that, we have the, where is it? Okay, trigger delay, I'm gonna actually reduce that to 1. So I shoot it to tiles or meters? I'll just keep it on tiles, thank you very much. Reset after use, 2 seconds. Actually, I'll give a tree. Now this thing keeps automatically opening the cave continuously. Why is that? No idea. Let's figure it out. Enable during game phase looks fine to me. Visual during game, yes of course. Does have something to do with these things streaming at game start? Short round start now, so it must be triggered by one of these two. What means one of these two is also getting triggered. What means that this one is getting triggered. Which means that, yep, this thing is setting it off, isn't it? No, it's a treasure thing automatically working. That's the thing what's like creating it to go off. Whenever a treasure is retrieved, it may activate that. That's the problem. and it automatically let the game start triggering this thingy because it needs to choose where the random thing is gonna be. And treasure, that's the problem. We found it, and we fixed it, and it should work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't give me the message, just to make sure we didn't get the 1 in 3 result. Let's quickly do that a few times. If I see UI pop up, I'm gonna be very surprised. Also, there was always a UI message, like said there, and it was just nothing. That was also a huge problem at the beginning of the game. But this is already gone? Yeah, because that one also doesn't appear to start, like, spawning in. Yep. Checks out. I'm pretty sure it's 0, and if not, we'll find out another time. I'm not gonna actively try to get it in that case. So this in here should be like a 2x2 thingy again. How are we gonna make a 2x2 get? I don't know, we'll figure it out, I guess. Actually, this might work, putting just 2 of these on top of each other. So we grab this. We delete this. This looks fine. Now if we just a barrier, fine. Actually, I'm gonna make this one like the older one. So this one was that. Okay, that one was the Night City. Yeah, okay, so it's the Night City. Which one we need? And we put it on 2. One extra height. And Night City Street. Plus then we make it hollow, of course. Boink. Now you've got a nice barrier, you can like, look into like that. Actually, I wonder if you can like see the difference if you do it this way or if you do it this way. Okay, so the visual appears like it's hollow anyway. So we'll always like make the gateway thingy work. That's also a fact. Well, good enough. That checks out. Now we just gotta make sure this place. If you run up in here, you're gonna see this. You're gonna be in very much confusion, of course. But my goal is basically, looks at this, they don't like instantly go, oh, that's like the exit. Also, it's fun like mess around with the emoting with this thing. That's a fun thing to like know about all of these things, that they all react to music. Like all of the newer ones all react to music. Why? Because they were made for the Kid Laroi concert. I'm not sure in which way these things react, but I'm sure there's a way in which they react. Never mind. I guess that one isn't reactive. But most of them are, at least. That's a fact. Fantastic. I'll be right back. Oh, I know the problem with my controller keeps disconnecting. Yeah, good. My controller keeps disconnecting whenever I'm doing a forward input. Okay, never mind. Now it stopped. Maybe it just has to do with like traffic or something. Also doesn't seem like it. Well, good enough. So I believe no one has gotten to like the ending of the seal ever since this place got changed. Actually, I'm pretty sure no one's gotten to like even this vault room ever since the seal got changed. Also because so many people have, also because a ton of people are having with like getting past the seal. I'm gonna quickly a few less traps. With a few less traps, I mean delete this one over here on the wall. And delete this one up above here. Is it gonna be too easy? Probably. So in return for that, I will also make it a lot harder by removing that scratch to get through here. As soon as my character in the what input I said. Is it responding again? Check, 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 check. Yep, it sure is. Just weird. My favorite way of testing like wherever the game is responding is to fly up straight and then to let go and pop the glider at a random moment to see if it reacts soon or late. Good enough. I should probably add these descriptions into place, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna. Also, this one was a preset, right? Then respawn in 10 seconds, so if you don't know what a class is doing and someone else already taken the description, just wait 10 seconds. If you cannot wait, just kind of jump in there. Figuring out. Okay, now, which one did I pick up? This one was Evergrowth, right? Yep, looks like it. And the next ones are then Gunner and... what is his name? Oh yeah, this one's Gunner. And the other one's Relic or something. I don't know why I gave Relic like these flashing lights up in here. I guess I could have also made like stone monuments on there to indicate that he has a ton of HP. Oh, yeah, that one's the Gunner one already. I think that should be placed a little bit more on the edge. But you know what? We'll figure it out while we go. We'll figure it out while we go, won't we? So this one is Vampiric. So we got Raz and Toxin. I'll do Toxin first, then Raz. We've only got one open slot left. So it's going to be interesting to see which class is going to be taking that. I guess we could make like limited time thingies. Okay, I'm happy with what I've done. I'm happy with what I've done. You know what I also am? Done. Have a nice day, everyone. And like always, y'all know the drill. It's Fade, out.